Jason Lockhart broke his nose in what seems to have been a freak accident. While running to home plate, Lockhart was struck in the face by a baseball. The catcher was throwing it to the pitcher to tag him out. That was June 17th. 2 days later, during a follow-up doctor's visit, his nose began bleeding uncontrollably.
That's every parent's worst nightmare.
CBS News medical contributor Dr. David Agus says it's possible Lockhart was bleeding long before it was detected.
We see it sometimes when people are hit and the bleeding in the head doesn't show up inside the head till days to a week later.
Last Tuesday, surgeons stitched a laceration inside Lockhart's nose. When that failed to stop the bleeding, he underwent several more procedures over the following days. According to his sister Sydney, because even minimal movements could trigger bleeding, doctors decided to heavily sedate Lockhart and put him on life support. On Sunday, surgeons blocked arteries in his nose they suspected were the sources of the bleeding. The family was told none of the blood was coming from Lockhart's brain.
When you get trauma to the face, you worry that there be a slow bleed in the brain. But the CT scan should have showed that.
Keith Lockhart was a major league infielder for 10 seasons, playing for the Braves from 1997 to 2002. He retired in 2003 and is now a scout for the Chicago Cubs. Following his son's surgery Sunday, Lockhart tweeted, "We are all encouraged about today. #StayStrongJ." Sydney Lockhart reports there has been no additional bleeding since that operation, and surgeons here are hoping to confirm that with a procedure scheduled for later today. She told CBS News her family has been amazed by the outpouring of love and urged people to continue praying for her brother. Manuel Bojorquez, CBS News, Atlanta.
And that procedure is Lockhart's 5th surgery in 9 days.